Let us commemorate Ninoy Aquino, one of the icons of Philippine democracy.
Benigno Simeon Ninoy Aquino Jr. was known by those close to him as the young man in a hurry because of his fast-paced life.
Ninoy Aquino was born on November 27, 1932 in Concepcion, Tarlac to Benigno Aquino Sr. and Lamp Aquino. In 1950, Ninoy served as the youngest war correspondent in the Korean War for the Manila Times. For his feats as war correspondent, he was awarded the Philippine Legion of Honor, degree of officer by President Quirino. From there, Ninoy entered into a long career in politics. At just 17 years old, Ninoy had already caught the interest of public officials for his achievements. Aquino began his career as a journalist, mayor of Concepcion in 1955, vice governor of Tarlac Province in 1959, governor of Tarlac Province in 1961, Philippine senator in 1967, and national leader of the Liberal Party in 1968. In 1967, Ninoy was the only candidate of the Liberal Party to win a seat in the nationalista-dominated Senate. As a senator, Ninoy was a staunch critic of the Marcos Sr. regime and its abuses. He claimed that the 1967 elections were fueled by guns, goons, and gold. Though Ninoy aspired to run for president following Marcos Sr.'s second term, his aspirations were crushed when Marcos Sr. declared martial law. Ninoy was arrested along with other members of the opposition and detained first in Camp Crane and later in Fort Bonifacio. In March of 1980, Ninoy's time in prison came to an end when he suffered from a heart attack in his cell. With permission from the Marcos Sr. administration, he sought medical treatment in Dallas, Texas, and later settled down in Newton, Boston, Massachusetts with his family. Though Ninoy spent his time in Newton in peace, he kept his mind on the country's political state. I'd rather die a meaningful death than lead a meaningless life. Ninoy ultimately decided to return to the Philippines on August 21, 1983. He procured travel documents under the name Marcial Bonifacio and returned to the country in hopes of negotiating with Marcos Sr. Ninoy's hope of negotiating, however, was never realized. He was shot dead as he was alighting from his plane.
My feeling is we all have to die sometime. If it's my fate to die by an assassin's bullet, so be it. But I cannot be petrified by inaction or fear of assassination and therefore stay in a corner. I have to suffer with my people. I have to lead them. It was the responsibility given to me by our people.
Prior to his assassination, he displayed courage in the face of death. His famous line is, "The Filipino is worth dying for."